Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We are lucky this evening to be here for a ziyara or a visit to one of the heroes of Muslims in Uganda, and who was from the royal family and the first king, Muslim king of Buganda, by the names of Nuhu Kalema. This Nuhu Kalema is from the royal family and was among those descendants of Kabaka Mutesa who decided to remain and die Muslims. They were even forced by wars to be chased away from Buganda, and they took refuge to Bunyoro. Now they stayed there for long, having fought for many wars, him and his relative, a famous one known as Nuh Mbogo. They stayed in a place known up to date as Chijungute. And the people stayed in that area. Since that time they were named Bajungute, just because of the area they were staying in exile. This one was in Bunyoro under the kingdom of Kabalega by then. So this king is so famous in Uganda. He was so committed to Islam, and his passion to Islam was totally accepted, and all the history backed it that he was a true Muslim. He lived a Muslim and died a true Muslim. It was unfortunate that he died during the exile time, and he was buried there. But after a while, when Buganda had done agreements with Muslims and there were peace talks, they decided to get his body back to Buganda. A thing which we can hear and which can recall, according to what they are narrating, is that they were so surprised the day they tried to get him out of his grave, that after many years, they found his body as if the day he was buried by then. And what surprised them more, that as one of the people was trying to get him out of the cupboard, the hoe touched his finger a bit, and this finger had to bleed blood as if he was alive. So it is right that وَلَا تَحْسَبَنَّ الَّذِينَ قُتِلُوا فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ أَمْوَاتٍ بَلْ أَحْيَاءٌ عِنْدَ رَبِّهِمْ يُرْزَقُونَ. So he was high, he was alive in his cupboard, and his body was brought to this very place. This is the house you can see. That's where he was buried. And there are some other graves of the royal family, like Shafi Mutebi, who was the Imam of Kabalagala, who died in year 26 December 1999. He was a Muallim who was teaching Islam, following their grandfathers, and Haj Goloba and the rest. Now in Uganda, the royal family played a big role because the government could only listen to them and tolerate them. If they were not around, maybe other local people couldn't bear the situation by the government to be Muslims. But they are so supportive and they are listened to in Uganda here. So this is all I can say about. Now we can proceed and say salam to Imam Nuh Kalema, inshallah.